What's up, guys? Networking. We're back with another video, and today we're talking about how money is made with a CPN. This is a network, and this video is educational purposes only. So I get a lot of people asking me how they could make some money with a CPN, or how does that process even work, or um, is it even actually a possibility at this point? And so I'm going to just discuss it briefly in this video so you can get an understanding of that. So a CPN structure. So to make money with a CPN, it has to be structured correctly. So to begin generating income with a CPN, it's essential for most individuals to concentrate on the file structure. This structure serves as the foundation for determining how much the CPN can be liquidated or not. So when we refer to structure, we mean public records, TriMerging process, the file underwent, and the types of trade lines incorporated into it. So much of this depends on the access that the file creator possesses. And what I mean by access is just how many trade lines can you add on the file, how many public records do you have the ability. Some people have the ability to run a bot. Some people have the ability to only do manual public records. Some people have the ability that they can add multiple trade lines, and some people have the knowledge to be able to add primary trade lines. So it's just basically how much energy that the creator is putting into the process that's going to help you be able to be profitable with the whole process as a whole. So as well as the amount invested in the file's creation process, keep in mind that this video is educational purposes only. So correctly merging the file. So when merging a file, it's important to start with applications for cards like the Capital One Venture card or the Citibank card. And we will discuss this a little bit further on the back end of the video, just so you can understand what cards are for what. But this ensures that the file is properly integrated into the credit bureaus. Completing this process is essential to maintaining the file's good standing. Once that's done, you can address basic public records related to the file. So to update your public records, go to optoutprescreen.com, scroll down to the opt-in or opt-out tab, and then proceed to the next screen where you'll see the options for opting in. Enter the same information you used to create your CPN number, then click done or continue to complete the opt-in process. So this is going to help you with your public records, guys, and this is going to help you merge your file even more with the data collection agencies, which is going to help you be able to verify your CPN at later dates when you're trying to use it for things. So you can also visit listyourself.net to perform similar updates. After logging in, click on the More Info tab, and on the next screen, enter your CPN details, name, address, email, and phone number. You should use this same information every time because that's literally the reason you're doing this. And you use that every time you utilize your CPN or apply with anything with it. So that's going to help with your public records, guys. That's going to help you be able to merge your file correctly. And that's going to be able to help assist the companies that are collecting all that information on being able to find the file and create a subset of information that's directly unique to your file. So more information on public records. So you can also opt in to SageStream at formsagestreamllc.com. SageStream is where public records information is stored, making it a top tier database to opt into. So you definitely want to opt into that. It's going to put you into a lot of databases of information that will be a good assistant to credit card applications, to other banks and things like that when they're trying to put together a profile for you when you go to apply for something, etc. Keep in mind that this video is educational purposes only, guys. So the next step to strengthen your CPN profile is to sign up for rewards membership programs that offer credit cards. So here are some of the websites where you can register using your CPN information, including name, address, phone number, email, etc. Please note that this is for educational purposes only. So I'm not going to read through all of these, guys. You can take a screenshot or whatever you need to do to be able to go through all of these rewards programs. But let's go on to the next thing. So making unique CPN files. So if you want to know how money is made with a CPN file, then you're going to have to know that your CPN have to be different than all the other CPNs. It has to be like a unique CPN file. So to understand what differentiates a CPN, it's important to see how it shares similarities with other CPNs. Many individuals, as previously mentioned in other videos, take a turn and burn approach, hurriedly creating a file solely to liquidate it to get immediate gains rather than treating it as a credit file and investing time and settling associated bills. Some perceive this process as a waste of money and time, or some people just never want to do anything that has anything to do with investing. And if you don't want to invest anything, then you're not going to get good returns. So as a result, many view CPN files as not worth any investment. This perspective is concerning because if you plan to invest little or nothing in your CPN file, it will ultimately blend in with all the other files, and then you'll have all the same issues that most people have with CPN files, which is basically not getting any approvals, getting low approvals, or getting a lot of security issues and verification issues. And that's why we talk to you about SageStream and all the other public record sites. So, and put you in a position to not be able to get the approvals you're looking for. So how to make a CPN file unique. So how do you make a CPN file unique? Like I said, you have to do the public records, but to create a distinctive CPN file, it's crucial to start with trade lines tailored to that file. Ideally, initial accounts include personal subscriptions like Netflix, utilities, or any other regular monthly bills. And I know you're probably wondering, how would Netflix or utilities be something that could be a trade line on my file? But it can be, and that's why that question there is why it makes your file unique, because that is not the normal at these times. Obviously, a lot of people know about these things, but it's not a trend enough to be something that's so burned out that you can't do it for your files and make your file unique in that way. So these can be incorporated into CPN's credit profile through services like Tomo Boost. And I keep preaching Tomo Boost and Experian Boost because these things are going to be able to leverage these accounts, and it can improve your credit, generating a FICO score and create a diverse credit mix, as they are not usually associated with a typical authorized user trade line method. The advantage of these accounts is that they function almost like primary accounts, but are reported as paid off credit accounts. This distinction provides a clear separation between a standard CPN account and a uniquely tailored CPN account, allowing for the posting of individual lines and paid off credit accounts rather than relying on the common trade line authorized user accounts that make up approximately 70 to 80% of CPNs and maybe more. So guys, this is a big thing. And I know it seems like common sense, but it really truly is common sense, guys. Most people are taking the shortcuts and the easy way out. So that's why they're not really making big money or getting big credit card approvals on CPNs, because they're using these quick turn and burn methods that are basically burning out that route of going where they're just not going to approve those types of accounts. And we talked about this on a previous video, but this is just the truth. So other ways to set your file apart from the rest. So the best way to establish a CPN file is through Primaries. So helping to create a unique credit profile that mirrors a genuine credit file. So to add Primaries, it's essential to identify CPN friendly locations where you can apply. One example of CPN friendly locations is Capital One, so which allows you to open a bank account and building credit and a credit relationship with them over time. So basically what you want to do with Capital One, just educational purposes only, but Capital One is a place you don't want to go in trying to get a credit card immediately, even though I've seen people do that successfully a lot of times. But you can go in just getting a normal debit account, and getting a debit account would allow you to start creating a relationship, and you start depositing money into that account. And when you deposit money in that account, maybe pay a few bills here and there, then you are going to allow yourself to be able to create also not only a relationship and possibly get credit card relationships with them later on down the line, but you're also creating trade line opportunities for further accounts that you want to build and the account that you're building now. So additionally, this account can help you start paying smaller utilities, Netflix and phone bills, like I was just discussing, which can later be reported to your CPN's credit file. So like I was talking to you about, all this stuff coincides with itself. So not only will this Capital One account turn into a primary eventually, but you can use that actual Capital One account to pay bills, and then use those bills that you're paying out of that account to post to the credit in and of itself. So remember, all this information is educational purposes only, guys. So how to make sure that you are tri-merged on all three bureaus. So I know a lot of people have issues with tri-merging, and their accounts aren't properly tri-merging, and they might have a score on TransUnion, but they don't have a score on Equifax, or they have a score on Experian, but they don't have a score on TransUnion and Equifax. So to ensure that your profile merges correctly with the appropriate bureaus, conduct a quick Google search to identify which credit card accounts report to which bureau. Then use those specific credit card applications to apply with your CPN information. This way, you can guarantee that your details align with the targeted credit bureaus, as illustrated in the example below. So if you take a look below, this is basically just a quick Google search looking at Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion from left to right. And basically, if you look a little bit below that, they're saying here's some of the best credit cards that may use Equifax. Here's some of the best credit cards that pull from Experian. And here's some of the best cards from TransUnion. And they give you a list of these accounts. And what you could do is apply for these specific cards. And this is what you would do in the beginning process of building a CPN. Because in the beginning process, you want to make sure that you have a strong data entry relationship with all three credit bureaus. So this is going to put you in a position to do that. So these accounts as a whole. So for example, for Equifax, Chase Sapphire Card, Citi Double Cash, Discover. For Experian, overall Chase Sapphire, Travel Rewards. For Capital One, Venture Card. We talked about Capital One Venture Card before. Flat Rewards Rate. That's Wells Fargo. So TransUnion, you got BMO, RBC, Scotia Bank, Tangerine, National Bank. So any accounts involving these specific companies for these specific bureaus will help you with that specific bureau. And that's going to help you properly tri-merge your account. So thanks for watching, guys. The network, we're back with another video. Click the link below to subscribe to our Telegram channel for updates, request same-day file method, or ask for same-day file creation. That's pretty much the wave right now. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, guys, if you have any questions, if you do have anything that you need to ask me or anything like that, you can also hit the Telegram for that as well. So we'll see you on the next one.